Hello friend, my name is Ram Kumar. Today we are continue document management system Spring Boot MVC and MySQL lecture number 4. First we open our NetBeans Apache. It's 26 version. And we go to file, update it, open project, document management system. Here open it. Last day we discussed how to create a login API, and today we discuss how to use development tool and login page. This is our first page for our application. Here last we create our page controllers. The first day we create the second lecture is here we create our login controller, home controller, and here use the API controller for the login API. Today we are going to create a login page for login and a dashboard. After login, a dashboard page open it. For dashboard is our main page where all contents are in our side navigation bar menu. First we run it, and here we see that what is the effect of development tool and how to configure development tool. Here we change in your application automatically reflect on your running environment. So simply here we run it and see that what is the current problem, and we move to our here we type welcome to DMS, document management system, and here is our not this here is our resource and resource. Basically we use the Thymeleaf. So, all pages are in templates, and static resources are in a static tab folders. So here is my simple login page, and here we change the hi, my name is Ram Kumar, and after it we save it, and here we send it. No any effects. So that reason at second lecture we configured in our POM section dev tool. here is look JPA Thymeleaf boot web MVC SQL connector project. Here is my dev tool. So dev tool is basically used for give the result at runtime. Whenever any changing in our application, it automatically change it and compile it and run it on the real environments. So here we simply say that no any reflection. So first we stop it and configure it our dynamic settings. So here we go to the right click on your document management system and move in. Here is properties and go to the properties. Here build and compile section, just tick it compile on save. Okay, and press the OK button. After this, and run it our project. Where is my document management system files? Here you run it. Yes, seen that what is the effect after enabling the dev tools. We move on our resource. Here is my template and we move on a login page, and here I am saying that effect. Server is running. This will be changed. Hi, I am Rakesh, and simply whenever I save it, the reflection is come here. So that is the basic need for our dev tools. We are doing a lot of things with the help of dev tools. The basic thing is that dev tool is basically support the runtime environment, and our first task is we are creating a login page for our login applications. Here we use a bootstrap tool for making a interactive login page. We use simply CDN link for Bootstrap 5. CDN link is basically give the load time environment. Let's save it. Simply here we use the div for login environment, and not anything. Here we close the div. Simply attach document, management system, here we use the image src equal to image slash dm ASML in our static. Just copy images and here paste it, and right click here the paste option, and my image name is DMS logo. PNG, and simply we use the style tag, and we set the simple width of this image is 50 pixels. Here we close it. After I save it, now seen that what is the effect of images coming, but not a real path, so something missing. My folder name is MAGES images, not image. Save it. Yes, image is coming, and we are going to create a style class, CLASS class equal to login logo Here bootstrap tag MV3. Simply in the head section we apply the style. Creating style simple, nothing else. Style for what? For login. Here we create the login card. Login logo, not a login card. Login logo. Font size is our 1.5 Arial font, the weight is bold, that our color is C3 and text alignment basically center, text alignment, center, margin bottom 1.5 area, and what is the spacing between the letter? LETT. Letter spacing, simply we put it 2 pixels. Here we apply the normal login CSS. Such type of the things is created. Well formatted document management system is center alignment, and after that simply we create the login card for our basically we want to open our all content in the center of the screen, so that reason we create the login card. It is basically CSS type. Background, what is the background of your card? I use has 11101 D and background color, and color of font, what is the color of font? I use the white F. Border radius, basically we create the login border radius, we create the oval shape, just like little bit oval shape. (16 pixels). Box shadow, yes, we needed box shadow. .5 rem, comma 2.5 rem, 2 rem, 2 rem, width is 100%, full is screen size. And max width is basically tag CSS property. If your screen is too small, just like a mobile type, what is the size of? Here we apply the max width. Now let's save it. Our login card is created. So I think that what is the effect of our login card. We have our div and we simply put it our div class. Which class have we used? Our login card is used. I want to my all content is vertically and horizontally centered, so that reason I simply use it just like that. Here is our document management system, the center of the screen. And after that we create a login container dot login container. Basically login card is in the login container. Login container, and we set the position. Position is relative, and after that jet index always on top. Min width, sorry, not a min width. Here we use the mean height. Width is already specified. Mean height 100 vertical, and display below is use our flex type. Align item, center, and then the justify content alignment. Justify content, here we use the center. Horizontal, vertically we give the center. Login card, and another one div is our class name. Here we use the login container, and also login container is in the is the effects of after that in middle of the screen. Last we showed that, see that how to give the screen in center. simply we're missing the one another script, that is the bootstrap JS file. End of the body, we fix it. Let's set it. Send it. What is the effective state? Well, everything is good loaded. Okay, so there's the function in home. Our login logo is in the center of the screen in login card. And is simple, we create the our heading tag and put it class. This is bootstrap class basically. Text center MB for margin 4. Oh my god. Put the style, fix the color. As usual, my login color is white, font color is white, and font size is 1.5 RDM. Write down log in and we close the S2 tab. Save it. Document management system. Some kind of missing here. That is good. And now the div is completed, our heading is completed in login card. Here we have simply created our button and text. In the login card, we simply create a login form to basically use the form, and then we put out the ID name is our login form, and which method we currently not required for the methods. Simply we close the login form. And create a div class equal to MB3. Close the div. Create a label for username, my input text name, user ID, and where simply use the class equal to form label classes form label. Here put it the user ID, close the label. After label close, we make this form label. Basically we regularly use form label is used 2 or 3 times, so that reason we have it defined here, just like a CSS form label. Color of label is which color we use. I use the hash. This is my label color. Our label is defined, and after that label defined we use the we create the input group. We use the div class input group close the div. Span here we use. I basically use a symbol type. So that is an above of my page we create. We attach the bootstrap logo. Class span class input group text new CSS. Here we apply it. And simply use I class bi person close the icon too and close the span, and after that we input type equal to, we create the text box, so text box, and what is the name of my ID? Name of ID, simply ID. Here we use the user ID, use here user ID. We put the name equal to user ID, required, yes required, that is a mandatory field, and in the autocomplete autocomplete equal to user ID. Close this. And after that close our group, basically our group input group. So our input group is closed, and last one is close the what our input close is close. Here we close it our div, this div. Okay, and after close this div, simply I close the form. I close this form. Oh, maybe use the 2 times of the form. Close this one, close this one, form is closed. Is login card is closed? Yes, login card is closed. Login container is not closed. Login controller is closed below the page. Okay, something here we create first of things. Here we use the input class, input group. See that input group is created. So for type it. Text. Simply I use text. Input group text. Background. What is the background? I simply use the S 3 2 3 semicolon, and then the color, font color S 00 C3FF and border. One pixel. Solid border. And what is the color of border? Color of border is 2 3 2 2 3. Border radius. Use the 8 pixel. Top, left, right, bottom. Zero, zero. Again 8 pixel. Top, left, right, and bottom. Save it. And here we seen that what is the effect of that. Oh my god. Good. But not in that container. Is outside, from the outside of the container. So that is his. Missing. So user ID is our label, and again we not specify the label CSS. So that is in everything like that. A text with user ID and the autocomplete, and then is here creating the simple user ID, and here is the next thing user ID and user, just like such kind of things. Here we use the document management system and my login. Here we create the user ID for label. Basically we use the label user ID, and same thing happens for the password. Inform control. Here we type simply for password. So it is my password, and here we type it password, my label name. Password, here input group, and input group text. Here is our password. Also password, and type is our password. Password is required information. Current password. Okay. Current password by direction. Basically we changed our logo type. My logo type is not here, we use the person, here we use the password. So here we use the lock symbol. Simply you type the lock, save it, refresh it, create the lock. Mistake it. So we check our the login logo, form, label, login card, login container is already created, input group text is already created, and here some missing thing which we going to create it. Login card is created, login container is created, and simply with one new style is going to edit. dot home control and background. I hope this one is created already. I'm missing. This one is missing. So we type it as 2 3 2 2 3 A and silver color. Our is white, color is white. So use the SFF and BORDR border. I will use the border radius. And I will use the border is our border is 1 pixel border for the top. All the things, and then the solid is that is solid. Yes, here is the solid and has 2 3 2 2. There are simple things here. I will type it. Simple, same thing. The border color is same. And border radius is 8 pixels. This is our form control. We use the text, user ID, username, we use the class, from control, something here we use class from control, not reduce it. What is the reflection of that text box like that? Okay. And next one is our button, and after that one another some things are missing like that. We definitely we handle it like our button. So we simply add the button in the end of the form. one another CSS we apply it for better look. What happens when we focus it? Dot form control, which event? Focus event. When focus is change the border color, border color has 0 some border color. Okay. Box shadow on focus. Okay, so I set the box color shadow 0 and the bottom, basically reflection on bottom. So to REN R BGA, simply set it to 0, 195, 255, 0.15 on focus control. What is the background color? Background color is background color is S23223, all same background color. And then the color of text, sorry, white color, same color. Save it. Now normal reflection is like that, and after refreshing it, it should like that. Okay, so like admin and password is, it look like that. And one another thing is missing, our login button. Where we are going, the login button. First we write the CSS for login button. Login button. Yes, login button with that means 100% of the screen. Width is our 100%. Padding 0.75. REM, basically we use the REM. And then background of the button, and here use the background button is as our theme color. Zero 3C. Okay. Color is our same as it is, has FFF. Border, we define the border. No, I have no need of border, so simply we set none border. Radius, what is the radius of border? Border radius is 8 pixels. and then what is the font size? Weight of the font size is 1.1. Aria font width. In the above we use the width, not the width. 600. Margin top is 0.5 top margin basically. TRA and animation transition. Background is applied. On background we basically use the transition. Okay, background. What time transaction? 0.2 second. Okay, in button. After login, button on H over when mouse is moved on button, what happens? It's background color. Has 0099 cc. Simply with the button. What type? I use the type equal to submit type, and simply we create the style for the button. Class not control set. Class equal to login underscore button. Simply type it login, close the button, pause it, control Z. Save it. Our form is closed. Let's simply see that what is the effect of after that. Like this, not a bad, but some kind of padding or margin is problem in padding. So simply that control set. shadow is applied. Here not give the padding, so that is an our look is like that. So we need padding in login card. Simply use the padding in login card. We use the padding. 2.5 for top. Okay, to rem. Zero pixel, and then I have used the 4 pixel, 32 pixel. Basically we use the shadow, and 32 pixel, top, left, right, bottom. Okay, RGB color. I use the 0, 0, 0, 0.25. Here is a semicolon. Simply change it, and here with the padding problem is it look like that. This is our perfect login window. And after that we set the background image. Simply I set the background image. Okay, I use the dev tag for the background, body background. I use the body, simple basic background, URL, images / background.jpg, and I set no repeat. Center fixed. This is our background, and then the background cover, sorry, background size, we cover it. Position, relative, so after that here will be effects. And I use just like a overlay, black paper, 1 / 2 / 3 / 4 / 5 / 6 / 7 / 8 / 9 / 10 / 11 / 12 / 13 / 14 / 15 / 16 / 17 / 18 / 19 / 20 / 21 / 22 / 23 / 24 / 25 / 26 / 27 / 28 / 29 / 30 / 31 / 32 / 33 / 34 / 35 / 36 / 37 / 38 / 39 / 40 / 41 / 42 / 43 / 44 / 45 / 46 / 47 / 48 / 49 / 50 / 51 / 52 / 53 / 54 / 55 / 56 / 57 / 58 / 59 / 60 / 61 / 62 / 63 / 64 / 65 / 66 / 67 / 68 / 69 / 70 / 71 / 72 / 73 / 74 / 75 / 76 on background, so that I use background overlay. Position is fixed, top 0, left 0, width 100, vertical width and height 100. Background red, green, blue, RGBA 70, 60, 29, and transparency level. And what is the Z index? I will give the Z index is 0, because of my login card Z index, login card Z index is login container Z index is 1. And simply I have used the black paper on my div class BG overlay. After I save it, this is our, and this is our final things. I have used the document management system and login. I have used the admin sorted, and part will be redirection. Here we show the please fill out this field, and after we filled it, submit the please fill out this field. Okay, and here my login page is created. Today we learn how to create a login page and how to create a login page, and second thing is how to enable my dev tool for development environment. Thank you for this.